Hi, my name is Daniel Kerridge, and this is a demo of my 3D platformer called Buccaneer Bowley. So in this game, you play as Bowley, who's got a cannon strapped to her back. That's what this chair is supposed to resemble, just a cannon, about to have a cannon model. And you must collect as much gold as possible and save the talisman by using the different types of cannon shots to propel yourself in different directions. So starting off here, this is a gold doubloon. Pick one of these up, and you get a coin. You see the top left, there's a coin meter and a talisman meter. You go to the bottom left, there is a ammo meter, and at the top right there's missions. The missions are just to tell you the names of the talisman, as the talisman are like the stars from Mario 64 or the cage lumps from Rayman 2. So starting off, the first mechanic of this game is if you press the right trigger, you'll shoot a cannonball below you, propelling yourself upwards in the air. As you can see there. And then you got to do it again here, and then you go mid up here. Now the second mechanic is if you hit right bumper, you'll blast yourself forwards. So as you can see here, I'm going to blast myself, so I hit that, hopefully get that coin. So there we go. And there we go. Now as you can see, I've run out of ammo. If I hit X, it'll reload, and there you go. So you have 3 cannonballs in this game that you could use to do anything. For example, the first challenge you got to go to is get up this massive rock face. I can do that by shooting cannonballs on these platforms, just so you get up them like so. Now that is one way to go about this, but the way that I wanted to make this game, or the mechanics of this game work, is I wanted it to be very free so that any player could see a challenge and accomplish it in their own way. So for example, I show you that you can jump on these platforms, but another player could be like, well, I have 3 cannonballs, so I could just do this. And there you go, that's another way you can get up here. So I wanted to make this game very open and free for experimentation, so that different players can have different experiences throughout this game. The final cannonball I need to show you is the forward one. So if I press left trigger, I shoot a cannonball forwards. This would mostly be used as an attack, but since there's no fighting in this demo, it's mostly used just to kill your momentum. So if I were to shoot myself like this, I can shoot a cannonball forward to kill momentum and make jumps a little bit easier for me if I'm going a little bit too fast. So the next challenge the player is facing is this jump here, where they have to use all 3 types of cannonballs to make this gap. So I'm going to shoot a cannonball forwards, then up, and then I'm going to kill momentum so that I can land that platform safely. So here I go. There we go, and I've made that here. So yeah, that's the end of the tutorial of this section. Now there's a bunch of level that I'm going to show you, but that is pretty much every mechanic in this game shown off, apart from, if you see over here, you can see there's some coins leading you over here, a little secret. So if you go over here, you can find a white cube. This is supposed to be the talisman, or the trapped talisman, that you'll save just by running into them. They'll say thank you, and then you can see the talisman has gone up by 1. So now I'm going to just make my way down here. Oop. And then I'm going to make my way down here. So now that we're in the actual level, there is many ways we could go to grab all the coins and the different talisman. For example, you go over here. I probably need some more ammo than that. I should mention that you can only reload when you're on the ground. This is just so you can't reload in the air and then get all 3 cannonballs back and then pretty much just fly through the entire level and just jump over pretty much anything. But yeah, so if I do that, and then I go over here and grab this. Now there are 2 ways you could go at this point. You can either go down here or up here. Up the volcano, and as you can see, there is one of the missions that's the best view, which you could say is probably the top volcano, so it's the highest point in this game. So I'm going to go up the volcano and try and make this jump here. So here I go. Use all 3 cannonballs to get up here, grab some coins, and there you go. Now I'm just going to quickly just run through this volcano part, just because this is just a bit of platforming and nothing really much to talk about. So I'm just going to speed this part up. And now we're at the top of the volcano. So if we go up here, we see that there is a talisman up here that we could grab. And we also get a pretty good view of the whole level once I've grabbed him. Now, something I wanted to mention about this level is that there's a lot of things that are here that I've not really done anything with. There's a hot air balloon there, there's a big island over there with a rock. There's also a rock island over that direction. You can get to them using different cannonball shots and probably using the height of this area. The only reason there's nothing over there was just because I wanted to just show off that if this was a full game, these levels would have multiple different places you could go to, go over there, go over the hot air balloon and have different interactions. But right now I just want to show that I just want to show them off just so it didn't feel less empty, do you know what I mean? So now I'm back down from the volcano. I just jumped down, there's no fall damage in this game, but I just thought I'd just cut it here just so I could just quickly get on with the level. So now we're going down this way. Get to here. Now I do want to mention that when you get to the top of the volcano, you've got like, because you're at the very highest point of the map, you can pretty much go anywhere. So use that to your advantage if you really want to like get somewhere really quickly. And I will probably show that off later, but for now I'm just going to continue going through the level. Now we're at this like wooden plank area, but if you look to the right here, you can see that there is a secret coin. So we're going to go grab that by using different cannonball shots. Make our way over here, grab it, and then we also see that there is a cave entrance here. Now this is another thing you could do with the volcano, is just jump down and fall into here. The only reason I didn't was just because I wanted to show off this, like the entrance to it. But if you look up, you can actually see the where the volcano is and where the talisman was. So we're going to grab these coins, and now we're going to head back. Okay, so we're now on these like wooden planks, and as you can see, we want to jump across these three. To like make our way over across without falling in the water, because obviously if you fall in the water you die and have to start again. So we're just gonna keep reloading, keep on having our ammo. Also gonna just propel myself forward here just to be a bit faster. Then go down here. Grab that. Then I'm going to jump and boost forward. And then I'm going to just boost forward, then jump, then boost forward again. Now we're at this area here, which if this was, if I had enemies, this would be like where I have some enemies, or like a village would be. But right now it's just to like, just look like different and make it feel like more alive. So this is like a little village. But if we go over here, we can see there's a not secret base. So we can go up here, grab this one, then go up here, up to this like village house, and then we can propel ourselves across. Over here. Now before we grab this last coin, you can see here that there is an invisible wall, or like a glass container containing one of these talisman. Now to open this up, you have to pay this guy all your coins. So once you grab all the coins, he will open it up, and there you go. Finally, this is the last talisman. If you grab this guy, it will end the demo. So I'm going through that. There is a talisman up on those rocks there that you can get to in multiple different ways. But what my plan is now is going to be show you how fast you could do this game, because one thing that I wanted to do, one of my design pillars was easy to pick up, hard to master. And so the idea is that while you can do what I did then and just use a couple of cannonballs to make your way through this level, there are secret things you could do to pretty much just speedrun through this level. Now if you speedrun through the level, you actually miss quite a few collectibles, but it's mostly for people who have played through this game before, have already 100%ed it, and are like, I want to try and play this game faster, or for people who are not really interested in 100%ed games, I just want to like blast through it and get to like some fun boss fights and stuff like that. So I'm going to be quiet now. I just show you a few clips of just fun speedrunners shortcuts that I've put into this game to show off how fun speedrunning through this game could be. Now, final thing I wanted to mention after showing you just like some speedrunning stuff is that you could say, I mentioned before how I didn't want players to like cheese my levels and like blast through them with ease. And while you could say like doing stuff like what I'm doing now, where you can jump onto these rocks and jump over here, could be seen as like cheesing through my entire level, as you're pretty much skipping through everything. The reason I'm fine with this and not having like infinite cannonballs is because this way that you're doing it, you're missing out on a ton of collectibles, which will obviously impact the amount of content you get in the game. So there is kind of like a risk and reward. Like you're obviously getting through this like a lot faster than what's intended, but at the same time I also think that this way just adds a lot more fun to the game, especially for people who are just more interested in speedrunning, especially since 3D platformers like Mario 64 have got a very big speedrunning community where they just see how fast they can beat the game. So while yeah, it does kind of go against what I said before, I'm completely fine with being able to just like jump over these rocks and be able to like get to the end. Also because if this was a final game, this guy here who like ends the level wouldn't actually end the level, he would just be another collectible. He's just like that now just because I needed to have an end to this game. But like if this is a full game, you could like go around, collect him, and like go back this way to maybe climb this mountain if you missed going this way. So you could do stuff like this, and then go around here. But yeah, thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy playing my game, and I will see you soon.